Hi everyone, this is Shrikant Appanna. Firstly, want to thank everyone for giving me an opportunity to share my experiences on Fido. I want to talk about a business case where we tried Fido as an architecture while we designing our application. This goes back a year, almost a year back, when we have a business requirement to design a application strategy for our customer and merchant acquisition. This is an absolutely bring your own device strategy where we acquire customers and merchants and they come with their own devices and we deploy our applications in a much secure way. So it's a fantastic experience and a very true business case while we are designing this particular flow, the architecture. So as I said, this is a bring your own device. So when a customer or merchant, gets uh, acquired by us or joins a collaboration with us, what we do is we ask them to get their own device. It's a bring your own device, and they bring the device with the minimum configuration what we suggest. So they have to pass through our technical configuration what we suggest to them. So once we have the device, we go through the minimum checks and we deploy our application, a mobile application, with a kind of a container in the particular mobile device. So we deploy the application and we set up the login credentials and we give it back to them. So in the process, we also give them a peripheral kit. It could be the biometric devices or MPOS machines, or could be Bluetooth devices, which gets connected to this mobile device to perform their day-to-day transaction. This is a business flow. How we set up our entire application suite on that particular mobile. So while we developed this application, this architecture, it was a fantastic experience. So how we designed the login experiences. So we designed a three factor, authorizations. One is the biometric. So the customer has to do a fingerprint to pass through the biometric layer. Two is a OTP. So we have set up a OTP factor, to pass through the second layer. Third is the traditional application login credentials where the customer has to put his your employee ID or customer ID and has to give a password to get into the application. So while we are doing this, it was a fantastic journey. The experience was great. The navigation experience was fantastic. But we went through a system of challenges at every layer of authorization. The first layer could be where it said the biometrics. Well, the login experience is fantastic with the biometric, but we do have some kind of challenges around the biometrics. It could be the biometric machines getting hardware failures, or could be issues around the thumbprints, the customer's thumbprints. Those are the challenges we often used to face at the first layer. The second layer, the OTP. As we all know, the OTP experience is a mixed feedback. It all depends on the kind of signal approach or reachability where you are placed. Always play a very critical role. And we used to have an experience and used to get a feedback from customers. The OTPs always gets delayed to reach to them. Sometimes it takes around 10 seconds or sometimes 20-30 seconds as such, but it has spoiled overall the navigation experience for the customer. Three is the application logins. The traditional challenges what we go through. The customer forgets their login credentials, and it often make the support desk to reset their passwords. So these are the traditional challenges we used to often go through while doing the management of this entire architecture or implementation. So we came across FIDO architecture almost like 8 to 9 months back, and we thought to lab test this particular FIDO and help us to check if it can help us to minimize our login process as such. with a secured architecture. So before we were trying to integrate FIDO, we also went through a security breach experience in terms of your OTPs or could be your Bluetooth getting hacked. There are many security issues around in my design, the architecture which we have deployed. This could be because of customers connecting to unsecured Wi-Fi's, or could be a data leak happening at the mobile, database level, or it could be because of smishing, OTPs getting compromised, or it could be because of MITM attacks. There are many security issues also made us to decide to pilot FIDO authentication. So we did a lab test by integrating FIDO, where we registered our device with FIDO architecture, and we bypassed our login process by both at the biometric level and also OTP level. So once the mobile device gets registered successfully with the FIDO architecture, so we bypass almost 2 layers of authorization. So we just do the biometric and directly takes to the mobile login page, and also we bypass the login credentials as such, it goes to transaction page. So we made a very seamless experience for the customer to directly land in the transaction page, and this has really gave a wow experience as such, because this particular FIDO architecture helped us in many ways. This what was top metrics which really helped us. One, I could definitely say your security metrics is totally green. So before, even though my mobile application goes through the secure code architectures, your vulnerability assessments, penetration testings, we do all that, but still at the authorization level, we always have, used to have a lot of issues around. But after FIDO architecture integration, we have the confidence our security is properly there, even at the authorization level. So my security metrics were always green. Two is a navigation experience, which has increased my customers and merchants' productivity and efficiency. That is two. Three is definitely the financial metrics around ROI. The kind of investments I do on the OTPs or biometrics when compared to the FIDO integration, my ROI has given me a perfect combination, giving a total value realization for the business as well. So combination of all this, I can definitely say FIDO experience was fantastic, and we have lab tested, and we are looking forward for a large rollout across our enterprise. So thanks for the time given. This was an experience I really want to share with all of you, where the FIDO architecture as such is definitely changing the way the enterprises are looking for authorizations. Thank you so much, and wish you all good luck. Thank you.